You got that? What time is it?
It is 6:45.
I've always wanted to do one of those where you show the time.
Look how early we're up in the morning.
6:45. No, but we are up now. This is the normal time to wake up, but we're going to the beach. Gonna do a little photo shoot with Stevie. If you guys know who Stevie is, he's our fucking awesome, badass motherfucker of a dog. I'm swearing a lot right from the get-go in the morning. So we're gonna go to the beach, hang out, go swimming, take some pictures, and that's how we're gonna start our day. Then get to work, and then after that, we're gonna talk about what you want to hear about, which is some keyword research and why it's a lot easier than you think to find fire keywords. Let me know if you guys like this like vlogginess new style of videos.
You're gonna love it.
I love it. I'm really excited for this. But yeah, let's see you guys at the beach.
All right, to the beach.
Alright guys, so I am really excited to talk about this video, which is all about keyword research. For one, keyword research is perhaps the most important part of the entire publishing process. It is one of the many most important steps in the publishing process. And then number two, what we're going to talk about or show you guys is a keyword research method that Christian and I developed over the last like 2 or 3 months. And it's something that we have not talked about before ever. Excluding the booster program that we have, which is like an exclusive group coaching program that we have. But besides that, we've never talked about it. So this is the first time. And I just want to say how proud I am, just saying, of creating this keyword research method. No, simply because of how many people it's going to help. And look, guys, we're like not going to hold anything back. And that's what our plan is for the next many videos. Many months of videos on our channel, because we've learned so much over the past few months when it comes to publishing. So because of that, you need to subscribe. Subscribe, turn on bell notifications, because you don't want to miss any of the publishing videos we have coming out, because it's going to be no holding back, talking about everything, talking about a lot of things that no one else talks about within publishing. Like, we just like to get super detailed so that people don't have to ask any questions. Right? Yeah. So with that said, let's talk about it first, and then after we're going to go into the computer and show you guys and do it step by step with you. Yeah. So first, what is this keyword research method? I can't talk today. Called. So we called it the SLEEK method. Now this is something we came up with. SLEEK has its own meaning as a word, and also each letter stands for a step in the process. So first, what does SLEEK mean? SLEEK means like clean, refined, streamlined, and that is a very good definition of the keyword research process that we like to take. A lot of people like to overcomplicate the process, which is just the most unnecessary thing to do ever. It's actually a bad habit that a lot of people have about just anything in life, specifically in business, is overcomplicating things. Like, overcomplicating things is one of the worst things you could do for yourself or your business. So keep things simple. That's basically what SLEEK stands for: simple, refined, streamlined. I mean, we were victims of it, not victims, but we were at fault ourselves for, in the 1.0 of the course, when we taught keyword research, it was a little bit complicated. Too complicated. It was these super ninja things that you don't need. You don't need super ninja tactics. I thought like giving people more ways of doing keyword research would be better, just because like more is better was what I thought. That's what people wanted. But it was just, although it kind of looked like we were providing a lot of value, it just hurt in terms of getting actual results, because it made it too complicated and too much work, where people would get frustrated, give up, whatever. Yeah. Right? You don't want to discourage anyone, especially not in the beginning of the publishing process when you're just getting started. So enough about that, let's get into it. This SLEEK method is so simple, but it's also the most effective way of doing it I've ever seen. So here's the thing, people teach methods and they don't actually do it themselves. So this is kind of the way that we've actually been doing it ourselves, okay? SLEEK method. So every letter in SLEEK stands for something. Let's quickly run through that. We'll have Dane put up some graphics on the screen, give you some visuals on it. S, scraping for keywords. L is compiling a list, that being a list of keywords. E, the first E stands for evaluate profitability. And then after that, process of elimination. And then the final, eliminate unprofitable keywords. Yes, and then K stands for keywords, which is where you're choosing the keywords that you're going to be publishing in, okay? So that's what Sleek stands for. The real juicy how-to stuff is gonna be in the computer. So shall we get into that right now?
Yeah, let's go there. I think we said everything we want to.
Yeah.
Let us do that. How do we do a cool transition?
I don't know. Dane, how do we do a cooler transition?
All right, guys, we're at the computer now, and we're gonna try a camera trick here. Dane, this is your job to not fuck this up. We're gonna transition by going into the computer.
Literally into the computer.
Let's
if
see
this
if it
doesn't
works.
work, you'll see it. But let's try it out.
Let's go.
So let's dive into the computer and do some keyword research. All right, guys, so we are in the computer now where we're gonna go through our keyword research method and basically how we do it. The simplified, streamlined, and sleek way of doing it, basically, using the sleek method. So we're gonna go through all 5 of the letters, being scraping for keywords being the first one. So let's do that. Scraping for keywords simply means to gather keywords, and where we're gonna do that is in the Amazon bestsellers list. The best way to get there is just from Google, I think. It's difficult to get there otherwise. But we're gonna go to Kindle Store, Kindle eBooks, then into nonfiction. And so we have 19 categories here. These are the 19 nonfiction categories that we care about. All minus children's nonfiction, simply because children's nonfiction
It's like full of fiction. And look at this.
Yeah, this is not nonfiction. And children's books is just a completely different category. And also, before we get into it, should note that a lot of the books in these categories are kind of all over the place and they don't really fit.
People put the books in categories that they shouldn't be in for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And then it's like you'll have a real estate investing book in like a travel category,
which doesn't make much sense. But to find our keywords, if you want to find best-selling keywords, where better to go than to the bestsellers list of all the keywords. Okay, so we got the 18 categories here. We're basically going to go through every single category and scrape for keywords. Take every keyword that we find and then put it into our list. That's where L comes in, which is compiling a list. So let's show you how you do that. So we got 18 categories here, which creates 18 bestsellers lists. So let's open one up. Let's do business and investing. And you will notice that we suddenly have like 15 to 20 more categories. So these would be subcategories of business and money. So, and then you could actually go even deeper. Let's go real estate. And then suddenly
even more subcategories.
Then there's 5 or 6 more subcategories. So basically in total, there is probably around like at least easily hundreds. There might be over 1,000 bestsellers lists in the Kindle Store.
There's 18 categories, and each category has like 15 more categories, and then many of those have like 15 more.
Yeah, it really adds up. So over 1,000 bestsellers lists. So you're basically going to go through all the lists. It's not necessary to go through all the lists. That would be very diligent. That would take some time. But go through the big lists.
You could start at A, go from A to Z, if you want to cover every single list, or you could start at our preferred niches, which would be, for example, business investing, self-help, diet and fitness.
Yeah.
Start with those.
For example,
and go through all of the bestsellers lists within those categories.
Yeah. But if you know that you want to make books about like dieting, because that's what you're into, health and fitness training, then just look into the health, fitness, and dieting categories, because there's a bunch of categories in here. You could take them even further. Let's go nutrition, or actually let's go weight loss. That's a popular one. Weight loss, and then there's even more. Okay, but the point is you're gonna want to go through all the categories and scrape for keywords. Meaning, when you find a keyword, put it into your list.
Just start from the top. Because at the top are the very best-selling books about a certain keyword. Meaning those keywords absolutely without a doubt have demand, considering how much they're selling.
Now, how do you distinguish like a keyword? How do you find the keyword? Let's show you. Let's go into.
I like the diet one.
The diet one.
Yeah.
In here and then into
weight loss like before.
Diets and weight loss. Okay, so you'll notice that not every book is about a keyword, or what I call a replicable keyword. A replicable keyword is a keyword that you can make a book about. For example, if it is called obesity code, that would technically be the keyword of the book, but first of all, you can't make a book called obesity code because that would be infringing on a trademark, probably. And obesity code is that's not like a thing. That's just a cool name that they come up with for a book.
I want to say something real quick. Look at the subtitle of the book, which is Unlocking the Secrets of Weight Loss.
Yeah.
Secrets of weight loss, or weight loss itself, could be a keyword on its own right there.
Right.
So the obesity code just because the keyword isn't in the title doesn't mean it doesn't have a replicable keyword in it.
Let me give
now. I'll give an example. I want to give one. Tony Robbins' book, like Awakening the Giant Within.
Yeah,
that's like there's no keyword there.
You can't take anything.
It's about self-development, but it's not a particular keyword that you can replicate.
Yeah, exactly.
Replicate is that a word? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's other ones here. Let's see. A lot of these are replicable keywords. Mm-hmm. How not to die. Okay, well that was a tough one. But anyway, yeah, what you said about the Tony Robbins is what we mean. But here there are a lot of keywords. First one, the complete ketogenic diet for beginners. Boom, ketogenic diet. There's your first keyword. So you're not going to do anything other than put it into your list. Put it into what we call the master list inside of the Sleek spreadsheet. The Sleek spreadsheet is something that we made to keep track of all our keyword research. Like this is very well thought out and all inclusive. It contains everything you're gonna need. So simply, this is to also keep lots of organization.
Mm-hmm. Now I think this is obvious. I just want to say it that this step is all about finding keywords with demand. The first thing we're doing is searching for demand.
That's a good point of mentioning that.
The competition, like from looking at this, you're not going to know the competition. We're just going through demand, and then after we find the demand of the keyword, that's when we're going to check. Okay, is there also competition? If yes, scrap it. Too much competition. Mm-hmm. If no, now we have a potentially very profitable keyword.
Yeah. But let's go back into this. Let's find some more keywords. So keto diet. Secrets of weight loss. It cannot hurt to write it down. Yeah. Secrets of weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
The next one. Oops.
So we didn't use this one because it's also keto.
This one is about fasting. So intermittent fasting. Mm-hmm. There's your next keyword. And these are all proven to have tons of demand. Because they're like ranked super high in the bestsellers list. Mm-hmm. But there is still the true demand, demand competition research goes into the next step of evaluating profitability.
Yeah. But
let's continue for a bit. The longevity paradox.
How to die young at a ripe old age. You can't replicate that.
Yeah, no, that's not really. 7-day smoothie detox guide.
Boom.
So smoothie detox. Mm-hmm. And then you can put guide if you want.
Yeah. Now, I just want to say, right now, we're just writing them down. We're not going to look into it yet. We're just making a massive list of keywords that we will look into next.
Yes. Alkaline plant-based diet.
Boom.
Okay.
While you're typing that, I just want to take a second to acknowledge how good the audio is on this video. Mm-hmm. Because we are using a Blue Yeti mic. Mm-hmm. This is by far the best mic I've ever heard. It literally sounds like you're talking to the person in real life.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
If you've ever been looking for a good mic, this is by far like used for like the most popular podcast in the world.
Yes, it'll cost you around $200 $300.
Link in the description if you're looking for one. Okay.
Then next one I see here is Instant Pot. Instant Pot, I know for a fact, is trademarked, meaning if you publish a book about Instant Pot, someone else owns the name to it, you can get in a lot of trouble for that. Mm-hmm. So we'll make another video about how to make sure the books you're publishing are not trademarked. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you would go through the entire 100. There's 2 pages here, all 100. There's a lot of keto, and write down all the ones in here. Okay. Let's simply do one more category. Yeah, just so it's not all in here.
There's an investing and choose. Do you want to just go with this one or choose a more specific one?
Here. This one's like about morning routines.
Well, if you take real estate.
Okay, let's just go.
Just because I feel like that one has many replicable keywords.
Yeah.
But business and investing categories often have many that are not replicable because they're written by like authority figures that just write their own books about like them.
Yeah.
You can't write a book about someone. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And let's just add one. Real estate investing. Mm-hmm. That would simply be one here under business and money. Mm-hmm. Now, once you have done... I can't think and type at the same time. Once you have gone through, like, why did it do that? That's very strange.
I know. It's been acting weird.
Okay, I guess...
Ignore that now.
I guess our spreadsheet has some fuck-ups to it. But once you've gone through every category that you want to look through, whether that's all of them, whether that's half of them, whether it's 2 of them, your spreadsheet here, your master list, will be filled up with, like, over 100 different keywords. Mm-hmm. And if you're really diligent... could be 500 keywords. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
let's find 1 or 2 more. How to raise your credit score. Ba boom.
Okay,
there you have another keyword
under business and investing.
how to raise, it says raise your credit score.
Yeah.
Okay. So why is it going in there? Ignore that. We got to fix that.
Yeah.
So this, should we do one more? Last one would be apartment and commercial real estate.
Yeah.
Let's do commercial real estate would be that keyword. It's kind of like a sub keyword of real estate investing. Commercial real estate investing. All right. So yeah, you can literally have hundreds. So what we've done now, once you've gone through all the lists, compiled your lists, then we've done the first 2 steps of the sleek method, which is scrape for keywords and put them into a list. Okay. And then the next step, I want to make sure that I think you have, but yeah, you should have at least 100 keywords before you move on to the next step.
For sure.
You just want to make sure that you're thorough. This method will make sure that you cover every single corner, literally every single corner of the Kindle store. You will see every single book that is selling well in the Kindle store.
You won't miss
anything.
Now, you don't need to go through every list. That will take a long time.
That may be overkill and not necessary.
Yeah.
Just saying you can do it.
But then the next step, the first E is evaluate profitability. So you're going to take...
We scraped and we listed.
Yes. Now you're going to take every keyword that you've compiled in your list and you're going to evaluate their profitability and figure out if they are going to be good keywords to publish books about. Okay. Now, when we evaluate profitability, there's 3 things that we're looking for. It's all about finding high demand and low competition. So you're looking for 1, high demand, a book that's selling a lot, and then the other 2 things you're going to look at are competition related.
They're both competition factors.
One is how much competition is there, and then the other one is how strong is that competition. Okay, so which moves on to this next list called the profitable list. This is where you're going to test the profitability. Okay, now I want to do another keyword that just because I know what it looks like. It's called puppy training.
Okay.
And what you're going to do is you're going to have found it in the bestsellers list. It's going to be on your list. Then you're going to test the profitability. You'll type in puppy training.
Boom.
And then you're going to test it for those 3 factors. And how we're going to test that is, first one, average BSR of that keyword. Will explain more. Then audible search results will explain more. And then number of audiobooks with 50+ reviews will also explain that.
And the reason why we're using Audible and not Kindle is because we want to make sure we're including audiobooks. It's kind of like a sub-niche, so we know that if it is profitable as an audiobook, it definitely is on KDP for ebooks and paperbacks as well.
There are just
to make sure we're including all 3, meaning ebook, paperback, audiobook formats.
There are some books that sell well as ebooks, but don't sell well as audiobooks. For example, a cookbook. Unless you have a kitchen in your car, no one's going to buy a cookbook audiobook. But basically everything that works well as an audiobook will, for the most part, 99% also work well as an ebook and paperback book.
Correct.
Okay, so let's get into evaluating profitability. The first thing is
this shit is so easy. Finding the average BSR is so easy.
Yeah, it's amazing. So first thing you're going to do is search the keyword puppy training.
Make sure you select the Kindle drop down.
Then drop down menu, make sure it's Kindle store. Search it. Then all the puppy training Kindle books will come up. Okay, let it load for a bit. And now we're actually going to use a new tool that we've been using recently. We haven't been using it for a long time. We recently discovered it, and it is the greatest publishing keyword research tool that exists. Okay, I think it's the only one that you need. That
is required. That is necessary.
That is not free. Sadly, it is not free. It's cheap. It only costs $47 one-time fee. 47? I believe it's 47.
It's 47.
Yeah. Or 67.
47.
I think 47. We'll put a link in the description to it, but it's called KDP Spy, and I'll quickly show you how it works.
This is an affiliate link. We will get a small percentage.
Yeah.
If you buy it.
But I 100% genuinely believe that everyone should be using it because of how epic it is. About to show you how it works. So it's just a Google Chrome extension. It's right here.
It's a very commonly used.
Spy.
It's a very commonly used tool. I think many people already have it, but we haven't used it or really talked about it.
No.
We would until now. It was introduced to us, and we tried. I was like, okay, this shit's lit. This shit's really good.
We would always use the free method, and then we decided, all right, let's invest in a keyword research tool, see what all the hype is about, and like you said, this shit's lit. So I'm running it. Just click that button. That's all I did for puppy training, and then it's basically going to pull a bunch of back-end data numbers for the first 20 search results, which is all of the books on the first page. Okay, and here they have some averages on the top. The only one we care about for now, I wish we could talk about this for hours, but a YouTube video can only be like 20 minutes.
So for now, we just care. That's true. For now, we just care about the average sales rank, okay, which is the average BSR. So it is taking all 20 of the books on the first page, taking all of their BSRs and averaging them together to give you a number. Now, BSR stands for best sellers rank. A book with the number 1 bestsellers rank is the best-selling book in the Kindle store. A book with a 100,000 bestsellers rank is the 100,000th best-selling book. So the lower, the better. So an average sales rank closer to 1 would be better than closer to 1 million. Yes. So, something I want to say. We have this average sales rank right here. What we like to do is remove one outlier. Yes. Because often there will be one. Here they are on the side. That skews the results. Mm-hmm. It's typically much higher than it kind of looks if you look at one by one. That's often because there's one that kind of pulls the average way up. Yeah. So here the average sales rank is 105,000, but there is one, if you look here on the right side, 611,000. That's way beyond. Like it's an outlier. It's an outlier. So this is just a common thing to do when looking at like data and averages specifically. You just want to remove outliers. Okay, so I'm just doing the math here. I subtract it from the total and divide by 19 instead. And if we remove that outlier, it goes from 105,000 to 78,892 is the average sales rank of all the books on the first page for puppy training. So the type of numbers you should be looking at, anything under 200,000 average for the first page is like pretty good. It's quite good. I like the number 200,000 and less. You're looking at a keyword that people are interested in buying books about. There's demand. Yeah. So what we have here is our profitable list within the spreadsheet, the sleek spreadsheet, where we simply are going to put in the BSR minus the outlier. So 78. Don't put 78,000. Just 78. 78. And then we have color coded everything to give you like a heat scale of how good each metric is. So green is obviously good, and then we got yellow, which is okay, orange not as good, then red would be like that's not ideal. Okay, so anything under 200,000 is generally good. Let's give an example. Let's see what it looks like. Anyone can do this as long as you have the Kindle Spy plugin. 178,000 yellow is okay. Let's say 250, 258. Not so good, better. If 500,000 average sales rank, that'd be shit. Red means not good, but already eliminate it because there's just not enough demand for it. So average BSR is the only metric you give a shit about when it comes to finding demand. Like this tells you everything. Don't complicate it. Yeah. Don't overcomplicate it. That's demand everything. Is good. That's proven. Proven there's demand. Now what matters is there low competition or at least like medium competition so you can compete and create a book about puppy training and make money. So that people can actually find you and there's not 1,000 books about it. Okay, so what we're going to do, the first metric to find how much competition there is simply Audible search results. So we'll just go to Audible, type in the keyword. This shit is so easy. Look at how easy this is. 107, which I'll tell you right now is good. So 107, yellow. It's in yellow. If it was under 100, anything under 100 is a total green. 107 is still great. That's not a lot. Now, it's not like there's a clear cut, this is good. No. If it's over 100, then it's all of a sudden yellow, it's bad, it's worse. Yeah. Like, there's wiggle room, or there's like a gray area. Yeah. But this gives a very good idea of everything. Yeah. So, demand looks great. The amount of competition looks pretty damn good. The next one you want to see is how strong is that competition. So, like, when you're looking at strength of competition, like, you're looking for, are you competing with authority figures? An authority figure is basically like a book or an author or a pen name who has like a following, has a lot of reviews, has a lot of social proof, has like a name within your niche, right? So then the way we look at that is the best metric is to look at how many reviews their books has. If their books have a lot of reviews, there's social proofs, there's people buying it, people care about them, they have some authority. They have some power. If a book has like 2 reviews, it's not going to be an authority figure. There's no social proof. Yeah, they definitely can be. Now, if it's over 50, you could have some that are still self-publishers. But if it's over 50, you're still competing with a good book then. I'll say this. If they are an authority figure, they definitely have more than 50 reviews. So you know they're included. Yeah. So what we're going to do is simply see how many audiobooks. We're looking at audiobooks here. We're going to see how many audiobooks on the first page of Audible have over 50 reviews. So we have that here. So we're just going to go through all, I think it's 16 or 20. I think it's 20 results on the first. It's 20. And how many of them have over 50 reviews? So let's count. None yet. One. 908. This is an authority figure. This person has like some puppy training clout. Yeah. Okay, so 1. 50, I'll say over 50, so that doesn't count. 151, this person is an authority figure.
Ian Dunbar.
Yeah. So
Well
that's
done,
2.
sir.
Next one.
How are you looking at so quick? 3.
Oh, I'm just looking here. And 3. Keep going.
4.
4.
So on the first page, we're competing against 4 authority figure authors.
And that's not bad at all. Most of them are like self-published books with not much of a following, not much authority for their name in puppy training.
Now, I want to say these authority figure books are probably also the ones getting the most sales. So I haven't checked this yet, but I want to check if we do this sort by best-selling. My guess is that those authority figure books will be towards the top.
Among the best-selling.
And those are ones, this is the best-selling one, 978 reviews. This is one that would, quote-unquote, take more reviews. More sales from your book.
Would steal sales from your book.
If you're ranked right beside this one, like, if you're just some self-published, 99% of people are going to choose this book over yours.
Because it has 1,000 reviews.
Yeah, so he's strong competition. So
and then we have this one. And
this one's doing well somehow. But so as you see, it's the authority figures that
go to the top. So you want to not compete with them the best you can. But 4 out of 20 on the first page is really good. And then here is a notes section. You could just write, I like it. I like puppies. Or, I like the keyword or something.
Or anything else.
Yeah. So
a green and 2 yellows.
Oh, that's a green light.
That's pretty good. Like puppy training from looking at this right now is a go. And that's all. You don't have to make it any more complicated than this.
Puppy training is
easy.
profitable. You make a puppy training book that's good, that you execute well on, which means there's a lot more that goes into publishing than just finding a good keyword. But if you execute a book well, you will make good money with a puppy training book.
Yeah, like there's no analysis paralysis to have.
Yeah.
It looks good, go with it. Now don't overthink it anymore.
Yeah.
And what's so awesome, like you have this massive list of keywords, you just put it in, and then you put it into KDP Spy, then you look at search results, then you count how many have 50 plus reviews,
Boom.
Write it in, and then it'll color code it to give you an idea of how strong it is. Now I'm not saying has to have all green, has to have all yellow. Like if you have 2 green and a red, tough to say. 2 green and orange, like if there's strong competition, but like really strong demand, then that is okay. And then maybe the demand is low, but the competition is really low. Then you could also like that might also be pretty good. So I think I'm rambling now.
Yeah, you are.
Sorry.
So let's say you put it in another one of the keywords. You do the research, and these numbers pop up: red, orange, red, with the color coding. This is not profitable. You don't want to publish a book about this. It will probably flop, and you will not make a lot of money. You can still make your money back, but you probably won't make thousands and thousands of dollars in profit.
I think if you have 2 greens, it's pretty much a go every time.
Yeah.
Unless it's 2 greens and a red.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
So that's evaluating profitability. That's all you need to do. Is so simple. That's what I love about this. You could go super quickly through this. But what you're going to do is you're going to take every single keyword on here.
Stress every single keyword.
And you're just going to run it for profitability. You're going to check it. You're going to check for BSR, search results, and number of authority figures. Okay. And then like if these numbers pop up, great. Goodbye. You don't make the profitable list. Now you can erase it on here, move on to the next one. But if it seems profitable, leave it on the profitable list, okay? So that's evaluating profitability. The next E is process of elimination, where you're simply going to have gone through all of them. Then you might have like 30 keywords that are like profitable, lots of green, lots of yellow, okay? And then you're simply just going to start eliminating them, eliminating the ones that seem profitable, but I have other ones that are more profitable.
Yeah, I'll say you'll have a list of, let's say, 30. They'll all be profitable, but some more profitable than others. Yeah. You know? Then choose the ones that are, of course, the most profitable, the ones that have more green, more yellow.
You basically want to get it down to your final list, which is a top 10, where you can see all the numbers again, just plug it in. You got a top 10. And so this is your final list. Like these are some juicy fucking keywords.
So how do you get it down from 30 keywords that are profitable down to your top 10? You just have to look at it and like use your intuition and own judgment. Like, it's not that hard.
Look at the colors and the numbers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Use the colors and numbers to make a final decision.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's actually very easy.
Yeah. So that covers the process of elimination. Very simple. Then the last step in Sleek K stands for keyword. Just choose your keyword. Choose which of the 10 you're going to publish books about. Now, like if you could publish books on all 10 keywords, that would be great. You'd be publishing a lot of books, but 1, that would cost a lot of money. 2, you would not have enough time 3, that's too many books to publish at once. Like, you can't stay focused and keep quality high. So what we would recommend is choose 2.
Yeah.
If you, when you publish books, publish 2 at a time, and we'll explain why. Well, I can tell you now, so you can make a bundle out of them. Yeah. We'll make another video talking about bundles. Okay. I would never do more than 4 at once. Even myself, being experienced and being able to, I feel like I can handle a workload. I would not do more than 4. Yeah. Because we're gonna do another video. Quality is the most important aspect. We'll talk about that later. It'll be tough to keep good focus on every step in the publishing process. Yeah. So among the 10 keywords that you choose to be the most profitable, you're gonna have to choose. You're gonna have to choose the one most profitable, or the 2. You'd have 2 different ones that you can bundle, or use one and make 2 books from that keyword that you can bundle. Last 2 things I want to say. Okay. For the bundle, you obviously want related books. Can we go out of this? Can we go out of this now? Oh yeah, let's go out of this. Close the laptop, sure, and just talk us. So you obviously want to have related keywords for the bundle. Because you don't want like a keto book with a puppy training book. That doesn't make sense as a bundle. But that's a story for another time. Yeah. And then the final thing I wanted to say, what was it? Oh yeah, it was just how to choose which one. Let's say they all look amazing. How do you choose which one? Go with what you want to make a book about. Go with what you have the most background knowledge in. True. Right? What, like if there's a book about skateboarding and one about keto diet, they both look great, but you like skateboarding, go with the skateboarding book because you have background information. You could write a good outline for that. You'll be interested in the creation of the book because you like the topic. And that basically wraps up the sleep method. Look, I mean, you saw how easy that was, right? How simple it was? Yeah. Do that. That's it. Do that at scale with a bunch. Don't complicate it more than this. Like, with this method, you have all the numbers that you need to be able to evaluate profitability. Right. And then you find a keyword to make a book about, and then the publishing process officially begins. Right? So that's the entire Sleek Method keyword research process. And yeah, that's it. Oh, I'm so happy that we developed this. All right. To wrap up the video now, we always want to end it with the magic keyword. Not the magic keyword. I'm so into fucking keyword research right now. The magic emoji of the day. Let's go with the magnifying glass emoji. You're researching shit, some shit like that. Let's wrap the video up. Comment, like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, all that good shit. For so many more videos. You do want to subscribe. Just like this, where we're going to be basically teaching everything we know. And check out the rest of the videos on our channel. Subscribe, bell notifications. Look at all our other videos for Kindle publishing tutorials, free training in the description. That's the end of the video. AI 2.0 coming soon, or if you're watching this in the future, it's probably already out. Link in the description to that. Okay, see ya. Thanks for watching. Ah, fuck. Fuck.